Chinese Minister of Commerce Wang Guantao and the European Commission Executive Vice President and Trade Commissioner Valdis Dombrovskis held a comprehensive, in-depth, and constructive consultation in Brussels on Thursday regarding the EU's ongoing anti-subsidy investigation into Chinese electric vehicles (EVs), according to a statement on the website of China's Ministry of Commerce (MOFCOM). During their meeting, both sides expressed clearly their political will to resolve differences through consultations. According to the statement, the two sides agreed to continue pushing forward negotiations on the price commitments and spare no effort to reach a mutually acceptable solution through friendly dialogue and consultation, it said. Without a formal complaint from the industries within the EU, the European Commission initiated the anti-subsidy investigation into Chinese EVs, and the rulings are non-compliant, unreasonable, and unfair, MOFCOM said. Although the Chinese side cannot agree with or accept this, it consistently maintained the utmost sincerity and has made efforts to resolve the issue properly through dialogue and consultation, the ministry said. It stressed that the Chinese industry proposed a price commitment solution during the investigation and further improved it based on the concerns of the EU, which fully demonstrated the utmost flexibility and sincerity from the Chinese side. China urges the EU to implement the important consensus reached by the leaders of China, France, and the EU on properly addressing economic and trade frictions through dialogue and consultation, and to take proactive actions to meet China halfway. According to the statement, it also cautioned that China will resolutely take necessary measures to protect the legitimate rights and interests of its enterprises if the EU insists on implementing unreasonable tariffs. China underscored that it has always exercised prudence and restraint in using trade remedy measures and upheld fair and free trade, said the statement. China's trade remedy investigations against the EU were launched at the request of domestic industries, in full compliance with Chinese law and WTO regulations. These investigations adhere to legal standards with transparency and openness, the statement added. China has the responsibility to safeguard the justified demands and legitimate rights of its domestic industries, the statement said. The China Chamber of Commerce to the EU CCCEU. It welcomes the consultations between China and the EU on Thursday. The CCCEU views this progress as a significant step toward addressing the concerns widely shared by the business community and as a positive signal long anticipated by companies across the EV supply chain in both regions, it said in a statement sent to the Global Times. The CCCEU looks forward to China and the EU continuing to heed the genuine concerns of companies in the EV supply chain. The industry is eager for the creation of a healthy and fair market development environment and stands ready to support China and the EU in achieving a mutually acceptable solution through dialogue and consultation, it said.